As I sat and listened to the beginning of this debate, my heart simply broke. And many people know me for being able to do alliterations, and all I could think about was amnesia allows adolescent accountability avoidance agility from across the aisle. So work with me for a second. Imagine being a young man born to Jamaican and Panamanian parents who messed up not once but twice. Imagine standing in front of a judge with your whole future hanging in the balance, and instead of prison, you are given a promise of mercy. Your record gets wiped clean. You get a second chance at life. Now imagine taking that promise and turning it into promotion. You go to college, you get a job, and even become a member of Congress. That's what redemption looks like. That's what America is supposed to be about. And that is exactly the story of the next wannabe governor from Florida.
That was out of the blue, right? Out of the blue, they came up with this whole import-export concept, and nobody knew anything about it.
It was supposed to be another routine hearing. Microphones, papers, rehearsed smiles. But the moment Jasmine Crockett walked in holding a single folder, the entire atmosphere changed. The whispers died. The cameras tilted. Every breath in the chamber grew heavier. For the first time, the Trump family wasn't in control of the room. Donald Trump leaned back in his chair, confident and unbothered. Ivanka straightened her posture, hiding behind professionalism. And Barron sat quietly beside them, his expression calm but uncertain. Crockett's eyes didn't waver. She wasn't here to play politics. She was here for the truth. When she finally spoke, her voice cut through the silence. "Mr. Trump," she said evenly, "since transparency is your favorite word, why did your legal counsel classify the internal document marked revelation as private? And why does your son's signature appear at the bottom?" The room froze. Even the cameras seemed to hesitate. That single word, revelation, carried the weight of something no one was supposed to hear. Donald's expression shifted instantly. The confident smirk disappeared. He leaned forward, eyes narrowing, calculating his next move. Barron glanced toward his father, uncertain. Ivanka's hand trembled, snapping her pen in half. Everyone in the room could feel it. Something had just been exposed. Crockett didn't flinch. She simply waited. "I'll give you a moment to answer, Mr. Trump," she said quietly. "America's watching." The air was thick with tension. No one dared move. Trump finally cleared his throat, but instead of answering, he leaned toward Barron and whispered something no one could hear. Barron's eyes widened. Then he looked down. Whether it was shame, fear, or realization, the truth showed on his face before any words could. Jasmine Crockett saw it, and she smiled, just slightly. Not with arrogance, but with recognition. Because sometimes silence tells the story louder than words ever could. The cameras flashed. The reporters outside the chamber started typing before the hearing even ended. Within minutes, the Trump revelation began trending across every major platform. News anchors rushed to replay the clip, that one question that no one saw coming. Ivanka's team called it a misinterpretation. Trump's lawyers claimed it was political theater. But the footage spoke for itself, and the world wasn't letting it go. By the end of the day, the video had over 80 million views. Everywhere people were asking the same question. What was in that folder, and why was Barron's name on it? But maybe that was the real power of the moment. For years, the Trump dynasty controlled the headlines. They dictated the story. That afternoon, Jasmine Crockett took that control away with one question. So what do you think? Was Jasmine out of line? Or did she reveal something America's been waiting to see? Comment your thoughts below. And if you believe truth should never be silenced, subscribe and join us tomorrow as Expose America uncovers what happened next behind those closed doors.